Welcome to Live to Yarn Another Day. My name is Jen and I'm the dyer behind the Perfect Stitch Fiber Company. Today is December 12th and this is a vlog about knitting and yarn and occasional fashion finds. I'm coming to you from Washington State. It's the Pacific Northwest, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's snow on the rooftops out there. We have had quite a bit of snow over the weekend. I think we had 5.5 inches on top of what we already had. And I'm not entirely sure how much that equated to. It was less than a foot, but the snow is still around. And though it has been finally melting, we're hoping that it'll kind of stick around until Christmas. So, yeah. So, let's see. When did I last vlog? It might have been a week ago. I'm sorry. I planned on vlogging Friday and that didn't happen. This weekend oh, I know what happened. So on Friday, I ended up I had to shovel. I got some of our Christmas decorations up outside because I knew it was going to be snowing a bunch. So I got that done, which is why I ended up not vlogging on Friday. And I also didn't have a lot of knitting done, but I got a lot done. So, and I'm so excited to show you. Oh, I'm just so excited. Okay, so work-wise, I mean, things come up, so, but relatively easygoing. I didn't have I was not called in for jury duty this week. I'm excited about that because I get to go for a work luncheon kind of deal on Thursday, and I'm really excited about that. I'm going to one of our meetings is having a potluck breakfast brunch. Oh my gosh, sorry. So I have that on Wednesday. Tomorrow I get to go in the office. I'm excited because I'm going to go into the office tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. I'm very excited about that. Just to get out of my house. With the exception of today when I took my oldest to the doctor, which I'll get to that momentarily, I hadn't left the house since Wednesday. So yeah, it is really easy for me just to not leave the house. Yeah, so in other news, here's my Christmas gift to myself. I got new sunglasses. I like them. They're probably a teeny bit too big, but for my face, but I mean, they're sunglasses, and aren't they all? I feel like a lot of styles, they just are, but it is what it is. Anyway, okay, so I hadn't left the house since Wednesday. I did some cleaning on Sunday. Was it Sunday? I want to say it was cleaning on Sunday. And yeah, so I did some cleaning on Sunday. And then what's today? 12th. I knew that. So I cleaned for a lot of Sunday, and so I didn't get as much knitting done as I had hoped. But the house got cleaner. I had Christmas bins that needed to be put away because I had basically, when everyone got sick, I had pulled everything out, and then people were sick, and I was attempting to get everything decorated. But one person doing all the decorating is really a lot. So I did what I could. I put the rest away, said whatever. But that's done. I need to wrap presents because I think most of my Christmas shopping is done. I just need to wait for it to trickle in. And that was the other thing I did this weekend. So yeah, work was good today. It went by really quickly. Had to take my oldest to the doctor. He was vomiting again this morning. So kept him home, had him go to, we got an appointment with his primary care doctor. They did some blood, they took some blood, so they're gonna run that and see if there's anything. So we don't really know what's going on with him. We'll find out though, I'm sure. We'll find out. Hopefully the blood work will come back relatively normal. I don't know. We'll find out though. Okay, so that took a good chunk of my time, and then we we got home. I worked for a little bit, probably like a half hour, and then had to go pick up my youngest, got him. He was happy. He got mad at me for wearing my boots that weren't snow boots, because how could I wear non-snow boots when there's snow? I thought I could park in a different spot, but the snow kind of got cleared to that area, and so I couldn't park there. And then I had to walk through all the snow that's at the school, so it's not the best choice yeah, not a good choice. Okay, here's where you are going to be so excited. Now for my knitting. All right, so I was making my way through the cables, which I completed. I can't remember, did I think, oh, I don't feel like I was here, was I think, oh. Here's a fun tip. Don't do like me. When you are putting your progress keeper, grab more than just one stitch. I make sure I grab both loops of the same stitch, but don't do that. Just grab more than that. Grab a couple. So I think that was roughly where I was. And so I finished, oh, maybe I was back there. It might have been, okay, so it was like right here. So I had about half of it done. So I finished that and I bound that off. And so that side is done for that clue. Was it clue 2? Okay. When I say I'm excited, okay. Why is it I always have love-hate relationships with the West Knits Mystery Knit-Along? Is that a thing that everyone else feels too? Okay, so I started on it. So I need short rows. This part needs the rest of the short rows. So it'll probably go up to about here, really, yeah, at an angle. And then I have 3 more of the twisted rib, and then it'll be 3 more of the blue sections. So I'm making progress. So on, was it Sunday? What day is today? No, today's Monday. So maybe it was Saturday. I don't know. One of the days, no, it was Friday. It was Friday. So, it was Friday. On Friday, I had decided I was going to work on Friday. I had decided that I had been talking about working on my gnome. I needed to finish my gnome because it had been 2 years. It's been 2 years since I had even touched it. Okay, so there's a reason that I was saying I'm so excited. It's because so on Friday, was it Friday? I feel like it was Friday, and then I was just busy. On Friday, so hat was done. And I'm sorry, I've lost the light because there's no sun. I had sun earlier, but I worked later, and that's just how it goes. But I have the body of the gnome. It's stuffed. I am finishing on the decreases, and then I can do the body parts. I'm very excited. I had actually thought that I was gonna get this done while we waited at the doctor's office, but I ended up not doing any of it because I was trying to get my work phone hooked in, and that was causing issues because it wouldn't, the security feature wasn't working right. And so then I was fighting with it to log in because I spent longer at the doctor than I thought I would be. So I am hoping to get, I think when I edit this, I'm going to finish this up and maybe do some arms. That would be ideal. Ooh, I don't even know what else is needed. But this is the Gnome de Plume. It has this fun, I don't know. They remind me of bubble wands, but I'm sure that's not what they are. They're probably flowers of some sort. And then, like, it's not plumes, would it be? Should be, but that doesn't make sense because plumes, yeah, okay, yeah. Anyway, and then it has this little green leaf. The colorways, this is one of the Christmas ones that I haven't had in the shop for a while, so that's not helpful. And then this is from Ulta Fiber, I want to say. I'm not sure. I think so. And I used the other, it's leftover. So it's leftover from my Slipstravaganza. And you probably can't even tell just because you know, when those, you're using 4 different yarns and they're playing off of each other. So it works. I am incredibly excited with all of the yarny time that I've had. I'm excited to get this finished because I really want a gnome. And then I can't decide if I'll have this one stay here with me or if I'll have it go to the office. I wanted to make a gnome for my office. And then I don't know if I want to do a smaller one for the office or if I want a really big one. I don't know. So we will find out but the first steps are getting this done and maybe cast on another one. I don't know. There's so many patterns too, like gnome patterns. Are you guys, are you interested in making the little gnomes? I know there are a few of my followers / people I follow, because let's face it, I follow them, and they are some of my favorites. And they do gnomes, and I always want to make all the gnomes, but then I want to make all the things. So it's just a problem. All right, it's getting darker. Okay, I thought that there was a star. It's not a star. It's a plane. It's kind of hard to tell though, so that's okay. So I have got to finish up here because I've got not a whole lot else to share on upcoming projects because I'm going to finish this and I'm going to finish my West Knits. Well, I'll probably at least finish Clue 2. I believe I'll finish Clue 2 and then I will maybe cast on something else small. I actually have, is it the Cozy Knitter? I want to say it's the Cozy Knitter. Nope. She's out of Canada and she does self-striping yarn. And I'm not entirely sure what her name is. But I have Christmas yarn for Christmas socks. And I've had it probably for 3 or 4 years and I just have never had time to make them. Although then I would have to find my sock needles. Man, it's been a few years since I've made socks also. But that'd be a fun thing, kind of a palette cleanser. You know, that's kind of, maybe that's where I need to be. Okay, so that's my cue. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing day. I hope you are having the best December yet. Yeah.